beautiful viewers, so today I'm going to go ahead and show you how it is you can get a sock bun as well. So I know a lot of you guys are having problems getting those sock buns to stay up or to look nice, so I'm going to go ahead and share some of my favorite tips and tricks with you. So yeah, let's get started. So the first thing you want to do is choose the right sock, I guess, and I know that sounds pretty retarded, but that's actually pretty important. So I was just undoing the little sock one. So the first thing is choosing the right sock, obviously. So you want to make sure that your sock isn't too small or too long. So you just want a medium-sized sock. So that's exactly what we're going to be using here. Next, you want to go ahead and cut off the little tip. So once you've done that, you can start rolling the actual sock. So that's exactly what I'm going to start doing here, and you want to do it kind of tight, but you don't have to be super precise with it either. I mean, in the end, it doesn't really matter. It's going to be hidden underneath your bun, so it's not a huge deal. But we're going to start rolling at the ugly side so that in the end, we end up with a nice finish on our little sock circle donut here. So that's all I'm doing now, just kind of rolling it. And once you get to the very end, what you want to do is just kind of pull a few times so that you get a nice little donut like this. So now that this is done, we can start on our hair. So we're going to prepare our hair. The first thing you want to do is give yourself a tight ponytail, whether it's high, low, it doesn't really matter, that's up to you. In this case, I'm going to do a pretty high one, so I'm going to go ahead and flip my hair over to give myself a ponytail, a high ponytail. But what's important is that it's tight. So I'm going to go ahead and use two little rubber bands, just because one isn't enough and it ends up getting a little loose and stuff. So I'm going to use two. I mean, that's really up to you, your hair type. So yeah, so I'm going to flip my hair over. Alright, so for the purpose of this tutorial, I'm not worrying too much about my hair being, you know, bump free or that it's super slick and stuff, but you could definitely take some water, a brush, and just brush it all out if you really wanted to. But like I just said, for this tutorial, I'm not going to go ahead and do that. So now that it's up there, I just tightened it up a bit, and now we're ready to move on to the next step, which is applying some sort of product to our hair. You don't have to use actual products. I mean, you can just use water if you wanted to, but in this case, I have these two right next to me. I'm not near a sink, so I'm just going to use product, either leave-in conditioner or gel or hairspray, anything, mousse if you really want to. It doesn't really matter. I'm just going to go ahead and take some of this gel. I'm going to take about a quarter size amount, just get it on like my tips, so that those stick with the rest of like my hair, so that they're not falling out like that so much. So I'm going to take a little bit more and just make sure that everything's nice and saturated. Next, I'm going to take my little donut and place it so that most of the ends of my hair are outside of it, so on this side of it here, just like I've done here. Next, I'm going to take these and just roll them off on their own through the donut. And what this is going to do is prevent us from having too many little hairs falling out. It's going to make it so much easier for us to actually roll. And another thing that makes it easy, as you can see here, is I'm doing it off to the side. I'm not doing it directly above my hair. Otherwise, all that hair is just going to fall off down away from the bun itself. And if I'm doing it on the side like this, I mean, these are relatively still pretty close to the bun itself. So now that I've wrapped this hair around the bun itself, I'm going to go ahead and just start rolling. And as I'm doing it, I'm also pulling the hair a bit so that it covers the bun a bit more. And now I'm going to go ahead and grab these little hairs here and just tuck them in so that they're with the rest of the bun. And then I'm going to roll maybe once or twice more. And now that I'm getting pretty close to my actual, I guess the actual roots of my hair, I'm going to start moving up slightly. And then I'm just going to go ahead and continue to roll down. And it's getting a little messy, so in order to fix that, what I'm going to do is just get as tight as I can, and then I'm going to take my fingers and just kind of make a circle out of them around this and just pull upwards. So that's all I'm doing now, and what that's going to do is just tighten everything up a bit and give us a much nicer finish in the end. So there we go. That's our sock bun. That's pretty much it. You can always go back and like fix different things. I like to pull a few little hairs out just to give me more of that messy look. kind of maybe fix these, make them into like a little twirly or something. I don't know. All that's definitely optional and it's up to you. So that's basically it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any other questions, feel free to leave them down below. I know people were saying that if you have layers it's impossible, but I do. I have layers and I even have bangs, so all those were able to fit inside. Just try it, practice, practice, practice. In the end it gives you a beautiful look, super cute to wear out in the summer. I think it's just gorgeous, and if you really wanted to dress it up, you just have to get it to look a lot sleeker and just neater, I guess. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I hope to see you in my future videos. Bye guys!